Okay, everybody, you asked for it. I'm back. So, I would like to appoint some moderators. When you get on here, I would like to talk to somebody about moderating. So when the Goonies come in and the Vipers come in to strike and attack me in some way, shape, or form, y'all can boot them out and I won't have to deal with it on my own. So, if you're in here and you're willing to moderate my lives with me, that would be great. Not my life, but my live shows, I should say. I see 3 in here already. I just got on and I already have 3 people. Awesome. Anyway, today I'm making some nice for my husband and me. I'm going to show you. This right here is going to be like a fall harvesty type of dinner. It's got some sweet potatoes and some butternut type squash in it, or whatever that bumpy yellow squash was that I showed you guys the other day that nobody seemed to know what it was. Oh, that's okay, Deb. I gotcha. That's fine. I need to find somebody that's here, like can be here on the regular and help me out because I don't want to deal with all that craziness again. That was ridiculous. And it's so not what this channel is about. And it's not what my live shows are going to be about at all. And I'm not looking to get a hookup with any of these weirdos on here that pop in and tell me to show body parts. Not what I'm about here. So, I'm going to try to nip that in the bud before it gets going too far. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Well, longer than a second, but I'll be back. That's your personal gift from me. Nobody actually has ever noticed that other than me. Nobody's ever noticed that other than you. Nobody's ever said anything to me about it. Yes, you are. You're very observant. Okay, I am back. So, oh, Stephanie Hughes. I wonder if she knows that I'm on. Hopefully she'll pop in the room in a minute because she said, I can't wait for your next live show. So, I'm going to play something and I'm hoping y'all can hear it. And you'll know what it is, I think, as soon as you start hearing it. And then we can talk about it after that. Ready? Here we go. Right there was a cry of stop, I'm done, which somebody did not listen to. Another cry of I'm done, ignored. Again, ignored. And I'll explain in a minute. That is, I've had enough, Mom, stop. Now she's falling down on the couch trying to get away. Now, I don't know what cuckoo is. I imagine it's a sippy cup because she hands her one. Now she's still tickling her while she's trying to drink her sippy cup again. And people are asking me, why do I think Shanann may have been abusive or neglectful of her kids? Just watch this video and you'll see. When your kids' laughter sounds desperate, like poor Cece's laughter did there. What did you miss? You didn't really miss anything. I was just playing a video of when Shanann was tickling Cece's feet. And Cece was laughing at first, and then at a certain point you can hear the change in the tone. And obviously Shanann was not very good at connecting emotionally with those children to know when enough was enough. And it disturbs me to even watch that video or hear that poor little baby and then watch her try to get away from her mother, who cannot get the clue that, okay, the play is done. I'd like to just drink my sippy cup in peace, please. Stop trying to tickle me. And I've said this before, tickling, although it can be fun, is also very painful at a certain point. And when it stops being fun and it's annoying and painful, the other person doing it should stop. Shanann obviously did not, which makes me think she has borderline personality disorder. I know she's passed away. But this is why I said that. And I've said it on some of my videos, and people are like, well, what proof do you have, or what makes you say that? There you go. I just played the video. You can hear the difference in the laughter, and you can hear the in between, the desperation in Cece to have the play stop. But Shanann just kept on going because it was about what Shanann wanted to do, not about what was comfortable for that poor child. So go ahead and flame me, anybody, or go back to your people that you prefer more than me and tell them I said that, and I'll say it right to their faces. It's wrong. Is that the one on the baby monitor, Barbara? Is that the one you're talking about? Like it's kind of dark? Because there's one where she's jumping in the crib, and Shanann apparently was filming it from the baby monitor. Oh, a different one? No, I have not seen that one then. But I'll tell you, I am just really having a hard time believing that Shanann was Mother of the Year. I really am. I'm not going to say she killed anybody. I won't say that because I don't know. But I am going to say she was very disconnected with her children's feelings all along. And anybody that tries to tell me differently really does not know much about connecting with children emotionally and empathically. Oh, where she climbs out of the crib and almost falls or something? Is that the one you're talking about, Barbara? Because I had heard one about that. She hugged and kissed the girls. Okay. You can hug and kiss somebody. That does not mean you understand them emotionally. That does not mean you connect with them on an empathic basis. And if you watch the one where she's tickling Cece, see if I can post it here. Go watch it. Please. There we go. If you watch that and you can tell at some point the play is done, the is done, and Cece just wants to drink the darn sippy cup and be left alone, and Shanann, woohoo, does not get it. Okay, or any mother, okay? It doesn't even have to be Shanann. Right, Pumpkin Ore. Thank you. So all the pro Shanann, don't talk evil of the dead, blah, blah, blah. I'm only using that because she was a very good example on video of a mother that is totally disconnected from the needs and the desires and the wants and the boundaries of her child. Totally violating that child's boundaries. Totally. And anybody that comes on and sees it, oh, she's just playing with her. Okay, she started out playing with her, but at a certain point, Cece was letting her know by the change in her laughter that she had had enough and she was done. And by her body language, she was literally laying on the couch, moving with her feet, trying to get away from her. Oh my God. I just, those videos make me livid. Seriously, that woman, in my opinion, really needed help or did not need to be a mother. Yes, I said that. Haters, vipers, whatever. That is an abusive, borderline type mother. If you call that a mother. Right, Pumpkin Ore. Exactly. So I'm sure I'll get flamed all over and all kinds of nasty comments. And I'll probably just hit delete, 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 delete. Or I might tell people, why don't you go back and watch that? And if you can tell me that that's play and that that baby was having fun the whole time, then maybe you need to go for some mental help yourself and make sure you're not raising your own children and ignoring their needs. I agree, Pumpkin Ore. Definitely. It's just disturbing. Yeah, I don't know, Anita. It's very possible. But nobody wants to hear that it's possible that that mother could have killed the babies. And I don't know, so I'm not saying because I don't feel like getting flamed all over the place about that. I'm saying I don't know because I really don't. And I'm not lying about that. I don't have the inside scoop on what really happened that night, you know. I wish I did. Everybody wishes they did, but we don't know. But oh man, every video that I've seen and the way she attempts to interact with those kids is just disturbing. But especially that one for me. That one just got me when I was watching it. At first, I'm thinking, oh, that's cute. She's playing with her baby. And then I watched Cece try to get away from her and watched Shanann continue doing what she was doing. And then gives her a sippy cup. You want cuckoo? You want cuckoo? I assume that was cocoa or something. I don't know. Whatever she called the sippy cup. She gives it back to her, commences with the tickling again. Insane and cruel. Absolutely cruel. Dead or not, I don't care. I mean, I care that she's dead. I don't feel she should have been killed. She definitely should have had foster care come in and take over those kids till people taught her that you cannot just do what you want to anybody you want and just keep doing it when somebody's signaling you they've had enough. That'd be no different than and this I've been through this where a guy, say a boyfriend, is tickling a girlfriend. And at first, they're playing around. It's fun. She's giggling. They're laughing. They're kissing in between, whatever. And at a certain point, that tickling becomes almost painful. Like it's too much sensory stimulation. And the guy keeps on doing it. That, my friends, is called, begins with an A, ends with an E. And it's very common, sadly, in this world. It's called abuse. It's called abuse. Shanann, okay, everybody that thinks I'm so against Shanann, you're going to hear this and you're going to hate me for it, and I don't care. Shanann was abusive to her children. Abusive, neglectful, violating, whatever word you want to use. She was neglectful, and I don't care that I'm speaking evil of the dead. I am speaking evil of the behaviors that I saw on those videos that Shanann herself proudly put out there. Okay? And by the way, Go Lightly, Molly Go Lightly, thank you. Hold on a second. I'm on my live show. I can't talk. I will talk to you later, or you can come and join me. Bye. Okay, anyway, that's my daughter that likes to talk at me. She delights in doing that, calls me up and just talks, never cares what I have to say, could give a rip what I'm going through. Yeah. She lived with her narcissistic father for too long, about 3 years. And if you don't think that stuff rubs off on kids, it does. Anyway, I was on a roll here. Mrs. Golightly, Molly Golightly, or Miss Golightly, I don't know. Thank you for your wonderful comment, your supportiveness of me. I probably don't agree with a lot of what you say, and I don't agree with the way you dress, but I respect you as a person. And I thank you that you realized I was not attacking you or that you didn't feel attacked by me because I honestly was not attacking you. Yeah, I love Molly too. Awesome. I wouldn't dress that way. I think it's inappropriate for women. I think it sends a message to men that is not appropriate, but that doesn't mean her videos aren't awesome. And I will watch her. I have no problem watching her. That is just my opinion of how to dress. And I dress crazy anyway. So to each his own. Her videos are fascinating to me. I like her. I like Naisha. I like that gentleman that started putting out videos. I'm trying to think there's a lawyer or somebody, attorney or something that puts out videos. I like him. There's a bunch of them. I like almost all of them. And everybody has all different views on this. And that's great. I've never done anything like this before. I've never reported on, like, I don't think, an actual, like, murder case like this. Oh, she dresses with her, a large part of her chest showing. That's all I mean by that. Yeah, Scott R. I like him a lot. A lot of people don't, but I like him. Yes, Barbara. I wish she was still here making the mistake so that we could get on and tell her better ways of doing it. I'm not saying, oh, she's a horrid person, she deserved to be murdered. That never came out of my mouth, and that never will come out of my mouth. People that have borderline personality traits or the actual disorder, if they have children, there are ways to guide them and help them realize, hey, look at your daughter. You hear when her voice changes like that, when that cry changes, when she makes those little sounds, she's trying to get away from you. So, Shanann, you need to stop with the tickling and let's go do another activity. People can't learn if they're not here, obviously. It's not her fault if she was murdered or that she was murdered. And I would never say it was. But it is the fault of anybody that knew she was doing this to these children and did not step in and try to teach her otherwise, because somebody should have. Yeah, the Santa videos, absolutely horrendous. I don't see that as, oh, we're having Christmas and Santa's here and yippee jolly, everybody's happy. No. And you left a how old year old, what, 2, 3 years old, crying for how long on that video? That baby screaming and crying for her daddy. She doesn't understand daddy's dressed up like Santa Claus. She doesn't get that. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Yes, I love Molly Golightly. Thank you, Barbara. Actually, I consider that a very high compliment. Thank you very much for that. Golightly's awesome. I mean, I think she may be a New Yorker or maybe a New Jersey person, and she's got that real thick accent. That's what I like about her a lot, too. But I love her content on her videos. And I found that I like most people talking about this case, and some that I very vehemently disagree with. But I enjoy watching their videos and I enjoy hearing their viewpoint. It doesn't have to be my viewpoint for me to enjoy somebody's personality. And that's okay. We can all do that. God bless you, honey. My husband's having sinus issues. Yeah, New Jersey, I think. Hang on, I'm going to grab some sauce to put in this yummy concoction I'm making. Watch out, Curry boy. Where's my spaghetti sauce? There it is. I'm going to take some of this. I think I'm going to put some of that in there. Oh, no. Put some of that in there. That'll be even better. Oh, this is going to be delicious. My ex-husband actually taught me how to make what I'm making right now. I'm going to show y'all what it actually looks like in the pan without the lid on it. So hang on a second. I got to maneuver the computer around a little bit. Here we go. That is what it looks like cooking in the pan. That is some sweet potatoes, some butternut squash, some mushrooms, and I'm going to be adding some mozzarella cheese and some spaghetti sauce. It's going to be delicious. And probably some green beans or something too, because I gotta have a little bit of green in here too. But I asked my husband if it was okay for me to do another live show. He said he was fine with it. All his needs were met. He just wanted to be able to eat soon. So I'm cooking us some dinner. Of course, I'll probably be eating dinner while I'm talking to y'all. If you don't mind. Probably if you do mind. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I'm going to put this rondellet cheese in with the other cheese. It should be absolutely delicious. Anyway, I said I had a new idea. Something, my brain just works funny. Like, I'll just be sitting doing nothing, and all of a sudden an idea will pop in my head, and I'll be like, yeah, I got to try that. So my latest idea is this. Has anybody in here watched Dog the Bounty Hunter? Do you know who that is? Dog the Bounty Hunter? Well, anyways, if you have watched him, then you know that he would walk up to people, and I think he's from, I don't know, Australia or something. I don't remember. But he'd walk up to people and say, how's it? How's it? So I've decided to come up with the How's It Home Improvement Plan. What do I mean by that? I'm going to make posters for each room of my house. And when I walk into those rooms, there's going to be something that says, how's it? And what it's going to be is all the things in the room that need to be dealt with, like we run out of toilet paper, the garbage needs to be emptied, whatever. So it's going to say, how's it? Is the trash empty? Do you have enough toilet paper? Is your sink neat? All that kind of stuff. That's my latest invention, whatever plan that I'm going to be doing. I thought it was cute. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you because I'm goofy like that. I come up with weird stuff. But my life is never boring. Absolutely not. And today, my para that I work with at my job said to me, "Oh, you can't quit this job ever, because if I don't one day get another job, I need you to be here because we work super good together as a team." That just really blessed my socks off. That's delicious. So I was really happy about that, and I just had to share that with you. That made me happy. Oh, Bean, nobody's arguing about the possibility that Chris was the murderer. Honestly, I think most of us are pretty convinced at this point that that's where it's leaning towards. Even though you are innocent till proven guilty in a court of law, it's pretty clear to most people that, that's what went on. Hey, Susie. Hey, Dana. Are you new here? I don't think I've met you yet on here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm wondering if I have the hit live show or something lately. Got so many people coming in. And it's like I can come on anytime, day or night, and I got like 26 people in the room. Yeah, Dana. And Susie. Have I seen you before, Dana? I'm sorry if I did. I have some short-term memory issues, so it's possible you came in and I just never greeted you or something. Okay. Both of you. Oh, that's going to be delicious. I'm cooking while I'm talking. Hubby and I haven't eaten our dinner yet, so we want to eventually do that. Oh, okay, Dana. I do remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory on that. I do remember that. Oh, I hear you, Anna. Yeah. In the UK, you're sleeping right now or getting ready to sleep. Yeah. I know, Lee. I don't know. I don't know why they're withholding the autopsy. I guess because they don't want the jury to be slanted one way or the other. They want them to hear all of the facts and then make a judgment, make a decision. That's my guess. I don't know much about like court cases and stuff really, but that's what I would think. They're just trying to make sure it's unbiased, as unbiased as possible, maybe. What do I know? I'm not a court connoisseur. I really don't know much about all that. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in menopause, Dana. So I've already gone through the perimenopause. I am in menopause. Susie, you are awesome. Thank you. I guess there's some way you can donate on this channel, and I never knew that. Is that the super chat that you do that through, Susie? And where does the money go? Where do you pick up money from the super chat stuff, if that's what it is? If anybody knows how that works, let me know. It's super chat. Okay. Does it say on there where the money goes to? Does it go to my PayPal, or how's that hooked up? Because I do have a PayPal, and I'm wondering if it just goes right to there. Yeah, I know it's supposed to go to me, but how? Like what medium do they use for that? Does it say anywhere? I meant to look that up today because my husband was asking about that. Because y'all are blessing my socks off. You're so kind. I mean, I'm just a little old housewife here. Well, and I'm hoping I set it up, because maybe that means there's donations that aren't going to make it to me. I probably should find that out, huh? Watch out, boy. Okay, I'm going to look that up real quick because I really kind of need to know how that all works. Give me just a second. Chat amongst yourselves. Because I'd hate to have people trying to bless me and I'm not ever able to receive the blessings. Because I'll be praying a blessing upon you just for your kindness to me. And believe me, you will be blessed. Because God hears my prayers. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Where's my Carmy boy? Okay. Hang on, y'all. Because I don't want things going out to limbo, if you know what I mean. I want to make sure how this is. I hope PayPal. Come on, computer. Sorry if this is messing up the screen, but I have to find this out here. Come on. Ugh. The computer is very slow today, again. And now I think it froze. Hmm. All right, let's see. This might tell me what I'm looking for, hopefully. It says manage super chat. Turn it on and off. I think mine's on, or you probably wouldn't be able to donate. Hmm. All right. And then it says see purchased super chats. Okay, that still is not telling me how to find out where it goes. Oh, okay. It's AdSense. Got it. So that makes sense. All right. When people make videos on YouTube, any kind of video, they have an option to monetize videos. And that's done through AdSense.com. Pretty sure AdSense is where any donations will be going to. So let me see here. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Hey, buddy. No, you don't need to dive into my hot sauce dish here, buddy. I don't think so. Let me see one more thing and I'll be back. I got going, boy. Goose, 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 goose. All right, let's see. I have my AdSense. Analytics. AdSense. Ugh, this computer is really driving me crazy today. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to go and take a look at that later. Honey, this stuff is done if you want some. You think it's different than AdSense? Okay, well, I just read something and they said that it's paid out the same way AdSense is, so I'm hoping it is. I'm going to keep on looking because I really need to know this before anybody else sends me anything. boy. Boy, boy, boy. Okay. Yeah, you can pick the amount and how you want to pay, but I don't know where I go and get it from. That's what issue I'm having here. Can somebody Google it and find out for me? Because I would, but I'm on the computer on the live and it's slowing down my computer, so I can't get to it. Would somebody mind doing that for me? Let's see. Because if not, you might want to donate to my PayPal instead. If you want to donate to me. I'm having trouble even typing in this live stream now. What on earth? Oh, you're nice, Lee. Thank you.
I try.
You're nice too, honey. Let's see. Let's see if this will tell me. I was trying to get on this a minute ago. This says you'll receive super chat revenue, receive ad revenue with AdSense. So, yeah. And right now I don't have a bank account, so I can't even get my ads information or money. Wait until the bank card because somebody tried to make 2 payments with my bank card. So they blocked it and I have to get a new bank card. So I'm waiting for a few days. It should be here in the mail. And then I go change the PIN at my bank, at my credit union. Okay. All right. Anyways. Trying to figure something out here, how to get this little thing that, the little thing that says people donate kind of sits there for a while and doesn't go away. We're talking money, Jennifer, because there is a way to monetize videos and there's also a way to have people donate when you have a live chat. And some people have wanted to donate to me because they like my voice or whatever. That's why. And I'm going to grab some dinner, so hold on just a second. Okay. All right. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure where the donations go, so that's all. Trying to figure that out. That's true. But I would wait to donate till I find out where the donations are. Can somebody go and look that up for me, though? And find out what this super chat thing is about? How is it, honey?
Good.
It's a little salty, though.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Like I said, my banking information is on hold right now because somebody tried to spend 80 something dollars onto some kind of lotion or solvent or something that I'd never even heard of. They got a hold of and hacked into my bank account. So I had to the bank blocked the payments knowing that I probably wouldn't pay that much for anything. And I went and got my bank account blocked and locked. Okay. In the left-hand menu, select channel, status, and features. Let's see. Creator Studio, channel, status, and features under monetization, click enable. All right, I will try that. Right now it's not doing anything. Maybe because I'm in a live, I'm guessing. All right. I don't want to bump myself out either. Let me see if I can figure out if this is even set up. I never even heard about it until I saw a $1.90 something donation pop up on the screen. I was like, okay, what's that? But you know, people will take issue with anybody donating to me too, especially the people that don't like me. And they can have all the issue they want. It's person's choice what they do with their money. If you want to bless me with it, you're just going to get doubly, triply, quadruply blessed yourself because you're blessing one of God's people. So I have no issue with it. I gratefully receive it and humbly receive it. Okay, I'm looking at my channel settings now. If it decides to open up here. Let's see if it tells me monetization settings. Let's look at that. Okay. Monetization for lives. That's what I want to look at. My live video monetization. Yep, it's enabled. And it's also going to tell me, hopefully, where all of this goes. Ingestion settings. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, let's read about monetize your live stream. You know, for those people that pop in and have an issue with or watch my videos and have an issue with me getting money donations from people or whatever you want to call it, if it wasn't supposed to happen, YouTube would not make it available. Everybody has a right to do with their money what they choose. Nobody has a right to tell you, oh, you shouldn't be given to her or whatever. All right, let's see here. Okay, super chat. That's what we want to know. So any of you that want to do live videos and try super chat, this will probably help you to know. Manage super chat for your channels. Oh, see purchased super chats. So you can see the super chat purchases at that link that they're showing, and then moderate super chats, moderate live chat messages, revenue reporting. It really does not tell you where it goes though. So I'm definitely going to guess that it goes to AdSense, like you said. I will look that up later. I'll watch a YouTube video on it and find out. All right. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I know, Lee. I've gotten several donations. I just want to make sure that, you know, people don't think that, oh my gosh, my money's not going to her, or she's taking the money, you know, and doing whatever with it. Because I'm not. I haven't even seen the money. I mean, other than when it pops up on here. And I don't want people thinking I'm embezzling money and not, you know, taking care of it in the appropriate way and using it for what I need. Because I'm sure that's why the donations are coming in, because I said I was struggling and we still are. In fact, there's a guy coming on Wednesday to look at my bathroom floor, a different guy. He's actually giving us references, though. He said they are very available to us if we want them. He will even give us his website. He's totally legit, so good. Yeah, no, I know, Cynthia, and actually my YouTube is set up with AdSense. The problem is, oh, I'm sure YouTube takes a percentage of something. Yeah, most likely. Same thing with PayPal. They take a percentage. It's not at my PayPal because I just checked. It's very frustrating, especially not having my bank card right now and my bank account. So I just have to wait for all that stuff to come through. They said like within the next 3 days, I should get that bank card. And then I take it to the bank and change the PIN on it if I need to. And then all will be well. But I'll have to tell everybody what my new bank information is, like my workplace, any billing places that take out auto payments, or I'm going to end up getting charged like crazy. They're going to be thinking that I, you know, somehow didn't accept their money or whatever. I don't know. It could be bad. So if you want to pray for me, pray that this whole bank situation gets settled ASAP. Oh, they take 30%? YouTube does? Nice. Well, they're getting rich off me, huh? So like I said, if you want to donate to me, I could always give you an address to send stuff to privately. Like if you message me privately, I can give you my home address if you want to make sure it gets directly to me. Or you can try PayPal, but like I said, I have no access to a legit bank account yet because of the fact that people tried to steal my money out of my bank account and I had to change all my information. Identity theft, darn it. Okay, Jennifer, I won't give out my address. Jennifer's forbidding me here. I should have a P.O. box or something, and I don't. I don't have a P.O. box. So, hi, Meech. Meechie's in here, everybody. There's my Meecha. Hi, Meecha, Meech. Meechie's been out all day long. It's been beautiful here, hasn't it, Meech? My Misha. Can I call YouTube? They don't have a number, actually. You have to write to them. Yeah, I'll have to sort it out. I need a boiler. Oh, a boiler. No, not a boiler. A hot water tank. I guess maybe that's kind of like a boiler. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't even know anything about getting one.
I'm gonna make this beef stew some.
Make me some too, because that didn't taste very good. I'm sorry.
Oh, I plan on eating a whole package myself. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to make both of them?
Yeah, make both of them.
What do I cook in this?
Yeah, cook it in that one. But honey, you're gonna be getting more wheat, and it's gonna plug you up more. So you're gonna want to take an antihistamine. So you say, but we won't be able to tell because you're already plugged up.
It's mostly like bread and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you just gonna give this to the cat, or I'll eat this.
Yes, my husband has an account you can pay into. They want to know if they can send money to me through your account because we're not sure where all these donations are going. Somebody just donated 10. And I don't want them to be losing their money out in limbo because they don't have a bank account, you know. Does Super Chat offer a way to cancel a payment? Do y'all know? Because if you can cancel your payments and then send them, if you want to do that, you can do that. Just saying. Me, I hate even talking about money or, you know, getting excited about being blessed with it. But the Bible does say a workman is worthy of his hire. And if people want to bless me, I'm not going to refuse. Because we definitely do need it. Yeah, P.O. Box costs money. And if you don't pick up your mail, they'll return it to the sender. Yep, I know that. That's another reason why probably not a good plan for me to use. Here you go, Meech. You want some? Go eat it. So yeah, this was not a good plan. This meal that I made. So we're making beef stew and we're going to eat that. It didn't turn out. Everything I make doesn't always turn out. It's too salty. I don't have any white potatoes to cook it with to absorb the salt. So we won't make that concoction again. Anyway, so what I was saying before about Shanann, or just about her behaviors, not even about her per se. You could show me any video of a woman doing the things that I saw her doing. I would tell you the same thing. It's not right. My husband saw the videos and said, something's wrong with that woman. He did. He said, I don't like her. You don't have to. She's passed on, but not the point. Yeah, I think you're right, Leardy. Probably the cheese ruined it. But I did add too much salt, too, so that's probably also what happened. I'm about to do some dishes, y'all, so bear with me a little while. I've really got to do these dishes. They're, like, major piled up. That's what happens when I don't do dishes for a day. Right here. Yucky. Got to get them done. Yeah, I know she was acting, but that's not the point, Craig. She wasn't acting for Thrive when she was tickling her daughter's feet. Obsessively. That had nothing to do with Thrive. That was a Shanann video, which she thought apparently was cute to film her being neglectful or abusive of her daughter's feelings. I didn't find it funny or cute at all. Because how long did she do it after she turned off the camera either? You know? Yeah, very disturbing. Extremely. Oh, yeah. My cat will lick out the, like, water and stuff in the dishes sometimes. She does that. It doesn't bother me any. Right now, she's licking out the pan, though. Oh, no. Now Teddy Bear's licking out the pan. That's fine. Teddy can lick it out then. There he is. He's licking out that pan. Here. There's Teddy Bear. Hi, Ted. Enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. At least the cats like it. Thanks, Deb. I appreciate that. My time is valuable. That is true. As anybody's time is, really. I'm just glad I got to get back on here and do another live because I miss y'all. And I enjoy watching the comments and stuff. Yeah, Taylor. I could see that. Definitely. Honey, are you watching this or you need me to watch it? Okay. Only reason I said is because when you're done with the pan, I think I need it because I got to do these dishes, like you said. Although I have the tea kettle. I will just heat water in my kettle. Aw. I'm sorry, Craig. That's sad. Aw. Thank you, Lee. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's true. Let's heat the kettle. That gives me enough hot water to do a sink load of dishes. Also might give me water for tea. I'm glad you have fun in here, Lee. Thank you. I really did want to do Pal Talk, but it doesn't seem to be panning out at all for me to do that. So I guess maybe that might be God shutting the door and keeping this one open. Maybe there's a lot of people that aren't comfortable getting on microphones and might feel kind of overwhelmed by that. They just like hearing me ramble, I guess. Well, and I'm not the only one that does lives. There's quite a few people on here that do live shows. So I guess it's fine if that's what we're doing. Oh, sorry, Lee. It's so sad. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. I know. We love our kitties and our dogs. I try not to think about the fact that someday Mimi and Carmi won't be here. That thought bothers me really, really bad. I mean, I know it's inevitable. Everything dies eventually, but it's still really hard to stomach that idea, you know? Ugh. So I'm enjoying them while I have them. Cats are the best. I love dogs, too. I had some awesome dogs. And someday I will again, I have a feeling. But right now, I'm very thankful my kitties are here. They're the best. They are the best kitties in the world as far as I'm concerned. Except when you're trying to sleep. Then they're not the best. The best pest. So I think the kitties tonight will be going in their kitty room to sleep so that we can be in our bedroom to sleep without kitties climbing on us and waking us up. Aw. Thank you, Craig. Aw, you're really sweet. Thank you, Craig. That's very kind of you to say that. I'm a breath of fresh air, honey. You're funny. He says, I said, I'm a breath of fresh air, honey. My husband said, till he smells your breath. He's such a stinker. It's hot? Okay, thank you. Okay. I know. I really wonder if that Alexa thing that they have, if that recorded anything, if that might come out in court. I don't think it's admissible in court, though. I have a feeling. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I've been kind of like putting you guys on hold here tonight with the screen. I just really wanted to find out about that whole super chat thing. Because it doesn't do any good if people don't know where their money is going. I would want to know. Do you want to set up a PayPal with your account, honey? No? Well, how would people give to me through your bank account then? Okay, so we don't know yet how to have you do any donations, so don't do any yet until we figure this out. And he doesn't even know where his bank card is, so don't do that yet. I'll see what I can find out. I'll try to write to YouTube and see what they say. Chances are they might be able to answer me or something about where it all goes. Or I might be able to talk to Ask So Lightly. Maybe she has people donate on her channel. She might know too. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see. Craig says you're funny, hubby.
What?
Craig says you're funny, hubby. He says he tries. He tries to be funny. The what? Stew?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it has pepper in it. Most stews have pepper in them. I know, Craig. Me too. I hope the court case is televised too. If you're wondering what I'm downing here, it's water in a milk jug. I'm very thirsty today. Thank you for the stew, honey. Yeah, it's pretty sad that somebody's got to be famous for a crime, or I mean a trial. Either. It's sad. What did you do with your life, Chris, that I gave you, God will say, and he'll say, oh, I murdered my family, potentially. Killed my wife or killed my kids. And my unborn baby. You know, God says he hates the shedding of innocent blood. If that man is responsible for that, which we all pretty much know he most likely is, he's got his booty in some hot water, let's say. Very hot water. Yeah. Yeah, he probably did take the dog out of the house at some point, I would think. You know how shaken up he got when he heard those dogs barking, so that we're on to the scent. Hi, Catherine. Hi. That's true, Deborah. Amen to that. Hey, Maureen, do you know anything about Super Chat on YouTube by chance? Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Mm-hmm. That's the last one I saw too, Sandy. Jodi Arias. I know it's crazy. Well, strangling, you're not going to hear anything. You're choking the voice out of somebody. Yeah, it's Super Chat. It's something on here where people can donate money to somebody that's doing a live show, but we're not sure where the money goes. We think it goes to through AdSense to like bank account, PayPal, something like that. Mm-hmm. Good point, Jennifer. Interesting. Very disturbing. A lot of people are saying he probably put the children to sleep before they were killed. I almost think that could be a very definite possibility because of the way he talked about how he wasn't going to turn on their wave machine for them anymore and put them to bed, put them to sleep. Something like that. Right, if he killed them. You think Golightly is rude? I didn't find her rude. But she's pretty in your face. You are right about that. I can be too, though. I try to be decent about it, but... And I will say again, I don't know who killed them. Oh, she's overbearing? Golightly is? Well, Golightly left me a very pleasant message on my comments. I have nothing but respect for her, for the way she handled a bunch of people going in her room, bad-mouthing me all over the place. She said that she couldn't believe that people in defense of her were coming and being so rude about me in her live chats, in her comments, and basically told me to ignore them and don't let it get to me. I have total respect for somebody like that. Oh, Maureen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who drugged them, if anybody drugged them. I do pray that those poor little girls were not able to feel what was happening to them. Good stuff. Salty and peppery, though.
Did you want more?
No, I'm good. You can have it. I had two little bowls.
I'll just finish it out.
No, I know. Maybe she treats people differently than I do. I don't know. But she's very kind to me. That's all I do know.
Can you give me this?
Sure. I'm trying to read your comments, y'all. When you kill them, could have gone either way. Okay. Yeah, she stood up for me. That was amazing and very, very noble of her to do that. I think what it boils down to is all of us on here, all of us who have live shows, respect each other. We don't necessarily agree one iota with each other, but we definitely respect each other. And that's how it should be. Maureen says hi, honey.
Hi.
He says hi. He's not feeling good. His sinuses are all plugged up. It's possible, Catherine, and yeah, it's morbid, but yeah, possible. Wallet account? A Google Wallet account. Okay. I can do that. I'm sure it's still hooked up through a bank account, though. You know, I think what I'm going to suggest, instead of donating in here, donate to my PayPal account. Because in a few days when I have my bank account, it will be set up to go directly to PayPal. And I've had no problems with PayPal whatsoever. So I'm going to type in my PayPal account information. Of course, you probably already know it. But believe me, I will be on the lookout for the donations that y'all did donate to me. Because I need to figure out what happened to those too. So don't donate till we know. Unless you want to donate to PayPal. So you go to that and then there you go. That's how you're going to donate to me if you want to donate to me. And you want to make sure it gets to me. Because PayPal for sure will get to me. All right. Yeah, she's got that edge to her, Craig. You are right about that. I'm from New York. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I have a little bit of an edge too. I am not a nicey nice, love everybody, you know, just get along with everyone type of person. People that are rude and cruel and mean, I don't have any time for them other than to tell them to go somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not from New York City. I'm from Buffalo. Western New York. Little tiny suburb compared to New York City. Nothing like New York City. Never been to New York City. Never wanted to go to New York City. Yeah, well, also, I have Italian ancestry and Italian relatives, and Italians are very, in your face. What's the matter for you? Why are you talking to the mama like that? I'll backhand you, give you a knuckle sandwich. That's how they talk in Italy. That's how my family talked anyway. Then you know what I'm talking about, Liardi. But yeah, they say, what's the matter for you? Yeah, Italian mamas, you don't mess with them. Joey, set the table. What are you waiting for? That's how they are. Who do you think you are talking to me that way? Oh, yes, and you often heard, yeah, what's the matter for you? You often heard the father say, Frankie, don't talk back to your mother. What's the matter for you? I ought to knock you into next week. So, yeah, we are feisty people. Very feisty. Oh, I know. Everybody thinks Plunder is painting Shanann as a bad mother, but honestly, I have to be honest with you here, because I always am. I don't think, yeah, exactly correct. That's what I was going to say. I'm sad to say Shanann was the one that made those videos. She made the video showing her tickling Cece when Cece was trying to get away from her. She made the video of Cece crying for however long while she's playing Santa Claus with her husband. She made those videos. Plunder didn't make those videos. Plunder made them available, but Shanann herself posted those and filmed those and showed, here are my children crying. Here is me eating a protein bar and saying, Bella's upset because she wanted a whole one and I took a bite of it. Like that was something funny to laugh about? I'm sorry. No. God rest her soul. Rest in peace, Shanann, Cece, Bella, Nico, all of you rest in peace. But Shanann was wrong in how she was taking care of, or lack of taking care of, those children. And I'm done apologizing for my feeling about it. And I've been trying to backpedal a little bit because people are getting mad at me, but I'm done. That woman had definite problems with child raising. And anybody that wants to fight me on that and say, well, that's how I raise my children, then I guess you have definite problems too, and somebody ought to step in and help you too. That's all I can say. So, nope. Yeah, spraying Bella in the face and then telling Chris, no, don't save her, Chris. Don't let the child have her boundaries. Just make her stay out here and let me squirt her some more. What? No, that's disturbing on a really high level. Oh, my Italian's coming out? Something like that. My Irish, if I have any Irish in me, my Irish dander's standing on end. No, I'm not following any other saga. Haven't heard of her. This is enough for me, seriously. But you can talk about it if you want. I don't care. This is more than enough stress in my life. I deal with kids every day that want to beat each other up. So, yeah, I just come on here to kind of vent a little bit, I guess. My husband and I had our time together when I got home, and that was very nice. We'd have time every day for an hour after I get home, or longer if we decide. And it was beautiful to spend that time with them. Just us, no electronics, no phone, no nothing. But then I asked him, is it okay if I come on here and chat with my DD friend, or whatever you want to call yourself? And he said that was fine. So here I am. Here I am. All right. Oh, wow, Jennifer. Yipes. Huh. Well, I wouldn't blame Thrive. It's the person doing it, not Thrive. Thrive is putting stuff out there, but they didn't tell the lady to leave her kids and her husband. It's not their fault. Sorry, I don't think Thrive might be a real healthy product, but you can't blame a company for your choices and leaving your family. That's nuts. You make your own choices. Okay, get some hot water. Well, that would be like me. Like I told y'all the other day, how I neglected my 3 kids because I was having all kinds of problems in my marriage and I didn't know how to cope. So I went on the internet and got addicted to the internet and ignored my family. Can I blame, what's the guy that started the internet? What the heck's his name? Honey, who's the dude that's in charge of the internet? Do you remember?
What?
Microsoft. Who is that guy?
Okay.
Bill Gates. Can I blame Bill Gates because I neglected my children and got hooked on the internet? No, I can't. Any more than you can blame Thrive for a lady leaving her kids to have a Thrive business. That's silly. And irresponsible on her part if she's blaming them or anybody else. Yeah, there's all kinds of companies. Oh, well, okay. I got excited about the, what were they called? Access bars that I sold with my company. So, yeah, I could see her getting excited about that. I could even see her filming it. But what I could not see, and I could even see her maybe not giving her daughter a whole one. What I could not handle was when she made fun of her daughter on camera saying, she's having a problem because I took a bite out of it. That's cruel. You don't make fun of your children for being upset when you bit their flippin' protein bar. Or the rude thing she said about Chris. You know, some people will say, well, maybe you think she doesn't deserve to rest in peace. She's already resting in some kind of peace. I guarantee you. She's passed on. She's one of 2 places in my belief system. Or maybe 3 places if you believe people die and go to the ground. It's her behaviors I am critiquing. If you have an issue with it, then you're in the wrong place because I'm going to keep on saying how I feel about it. And without apology from now on. Right. It's mine. I worked for it. The birthday bar was for me. How old are you? 2? 10? You're a grown woman. And even if she felt that way, you don't need to get on a camera and say that in front of your kid. Teach your kids selfishness just by saying stuff like that. Well, okay, let me tell you something though about FDA approved. FDA does not approve natural products to my knowledge. They approve drugs. They approve some foods, but it's very difficult for a home-based business like Thrive, like Melaleuca, like New Ways, or some of the other ones I've been in to approve anything. Because FDA is run by the government, and the government only approves stuff that causes cancer, pretty much. If you think about it. That's why we never looked for FDA approval. And people would say, well, it's not FDA approved. And we'd say, we don't want it to be FDA approved. We want it to be nutritionally sound. We want it to be approved by naturopaths and health-based people, but not the FDA. FDA is very crooked in some ways. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. Exactly. My house, my kitchen, my sofa. The kids were guests in the house. She didn't deserve death. Nobody said she did. Nobody is saying she did. That has never, ever come out of anyone's texts, fingers in this room, that she didn't deserve death. And believe me, I agree with you. She didn't. She deserved help. Those kids deserved help. She either deserved to get help and learn how to raise them, or deserved to lose them, and they deserved to be put in a home where somebody didn't act like that and ignore their, distress signals. That's what it is. She ignored their distress signals. It's the best way I could say that. Right. I hear you. It's $500 a month. I know all about that. I remember my first husband and I used to pay all kinds of money for those packages. Oh, buy this one. It's only $100, but next time you're going to want to upgrade and buy the one for $300 instead, because you'll get much more product you can hand out and product you can use and, product you can get stuck with. They didn't tell us that part. I think so, Catherine. There's always a possibility of that. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. I've heard that about Bella being afraid of her. Yeah. Well, I loved Access bars. Those were delicious. I think that was through Melaleuca. It might have been through New Ways, but I think it was Melaleuca. And they gave you such energy to do your exercise workout. It was incredible. They also minimized the lactic acid. Like when you are exercising, your body produces an acid called lactic acid, which kind of burns. That's why they say feel the burn. And when you ate these bars, I swear to you, no acid burn. You could work out a lot longer. So the products may not have been terrible. I'm not even talking about her dissing the products or Thrive or Lavelle. You'll hear very little about me dissing, the protein bars or the drinks or whatever, except that some of them were way high in stimulant type products, and that concerns me. But I mean, that doesn't mean the products were terrible for everybody. Some people can handle that. I don't think they should have been given to her children if they had caffeine and stimulants in them. That would be very disturbing to me. But it was just her treatment of everybody that bothered me. Really, that was the main gist for me. Seriously. Right, Deb, exactly. I hear you, Pumpkin. Yep. $800 goes to her car, and she keeps $800. Wow, must be nice. I don't have $800. My car costed me $650, given to me by my former brother-in-law. Well, sold to me, I should say. Yeah, that's true, Jennifer. They can have pretty fierce ones. You're welcome, Maureen. I don't know what we did, but you're welcome. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Take whatever Shanann said and cut it in half. Most likely. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know about all the bonuses and products and whatever. That didn't bother me. I didn't care as much about that. I mean, yeah, I did a video about MLMs and how they're quirky and kind of cult-like and whatever, but that wasn't the main thing that disturbed me. The main thing that disturbed me was how she treated the children and her husband. That was before we knew anything about Chris being a potential killer, if he is. And also the thing about Chris's fake phoniness stuff. I would, Craig, but I don't know which one that is. You'd have to look on Plunder's videos. I think that's where that one is. Does anyone have the link about her saying she got some big bonus? I haven't seen that video, so can't send it anywhere because I haven't seen it. I will say, I think I only got one nasty comment today. That was kind of nice. I'm glad the vipers have calmed down a little bit. Well, and yeah, you know, people are going to say anything to get you to join their team and make the money. That's normal. That's just how it is. You okay, honey? You what? No, you don't want to overeat. You don't need to be sick tonight. Okay. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just cleaning up. Like I said, I got to do these dishes. They've waited long enough. Only been a couple days, but still. Gets to you after a while when you see it piling up. Yes, she was a very good manipulator. That is true. You have to be a good manipulator when you're in sales, though. That's what sales is manipulation. It really is. That's why I got out of it. They both had charges for something, you read? Huh? I don't know what that is about, Sandra. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm not sure, Jennifer. Because she's dead? Because she's deceased and they're trying to protect the memory of the dead? That's basically what I hear. You're smearing the dead. You're defaming the dead. You're dishonoring the dead. Honor the dead. Well, unless I'm into Mexican practices or Indian practices, I believe once somebody is deceased, they've passed on to whatever their reward or punishment is. So I can't dishonor the dead. They're dead. Their bodies, their essence on this earth has passed on. Whether you believe they stay in the earth or they just disappear forever, or they go to heaven, they go to hell, they go to nirvana, they go to purgatory, whatever you believe, the point is she's not on this planet anymore in her physical essence. So I can't be dishonoring her. And then they say, well, you're dishonoring her memory. You know what? If my memory of her is the way she treated these kids, then that's dishonorable in itself. Okay? She dishonored those children while she was here. I'm not saying she always did, but in those videos, she dishonored her own children. So that's not me. She did choose to make her life public, just like I'm choosing to make my life public. If I got on here and my husband said, honey, I'm hungry, and I said, get up and get it yourself. I'm not your maid. Then I'd be dishonoring my husband on video. And if I died tonight and y'all get on here tomorrow and said, that delusion dispeller thought she was really something, but she got on there and treated her husband like that, I would not blame you. I would deserve every bit of that. People say, well, how would you feel if somebody in your family died and people were bad-mouthing them? If my children, my grown adult children, treated their spouse and their kids that way, and somebody got on there and said, she was a horrid parent, look at the way she treated those kids, I say, yep, you're absolutely right, she was. And I wished I could have reached her and convinced her that that was a wrong way to raise her children. Let me tell you something. I reported my own daughter for child neglect. Okay? I reported my own daughter because she left her baby girl sitting in diapers for 8 hours and did not change her. Why? Because she was downstairs in the basement doing stuff with her boyfriend and couldn't be bothered to take care of her own baby. So do I have a problem with anybody saying that my children did something bad, even while they're alive? No, I don't. Not if they did it. People used to come to me in the schools and say, you're like a one-of-a-kind parent, because most time when we tell parents your kid's acting up, they sit there and defend the kid, but we know that the child did something wrong. I said, oh no, if my children are guilty, then they're guilty. If you tell me that my children did something and there's no reasonable shadow of a doubt that they did it, then we're going to be having a chat when they get home. I'm not the parent that went and, defended my children even when I knew they were in the wrong. I didn't do that because I believe truth is truth. And that was before I had any Bible beliefs of any kind like that. Because I've always believed in justice and I've always believed in truth. So no, do I have a problem to answer those questions in my comments? How would you like it? Well, obviously, I wouldn't necessarily like it initially if somebody was bad-mouthing my family, but if what they were saying was true, whether I liked it or not, that's the truth. So there, that quells all of those questions about how would you like it. That's how it is. Yeah, I don't know, Catherine. I noticed that too. Sorry for that rant, but honestly, I get so tired of these people thinking that when they say, how would you like it? That I'm going to cower and say, I wouldn't like that. That would be terrible. I wouldn't want anybody to talk about my family that way. Because it ain't going to happen, people. Not going to happen. If the shoe fits, wear it. Maybe that's part of coming from New York, too. I don't know. My mom's the same way. She'd tell you the same thing. If you did it, you did it. Yeah, my grandbaby is beautiful. She is, she's 11 now, I think. And actually, her mom has turned out to be a pretty darn good mother when he has her with her. But when she was little, my daughter was 17 years old, or not 17, she was 19, and the daddy's baby's father was 17. And she was not ready to be a mother and did not want to be, but would not let me pick up the baby and help at all. And neither would my ex-husband. They would literally physically push me away and yank the baby out of my arms. And they'd say, "You're just jealous because you can't have any more children. This is her baby. You let her raise her way. You butt out." That was my life, okay? Living with my little daughter, one of my daughters. Hi, Marty. So yeah, I've been through some stuff. And no, I wouldn't have a problem if my kids were in the wrong. Somebody telling people that they were in the wrong. Why would I? If it's truth, it's truth. Right, Ani?
What?
If it's truth, right?
Yep.
My husband agrees. Huh. Really, Jennifer? That's interesting. Look, listen to this one, babe.
What?
This lady in here read that Shanann and her ex-husband had a car business, which he still has, and he had her charged with money laundering, and her and Chris fled. They moved out of the state. Interesting. Oh, I know G. Marie, but they didn't do anything to rescue the baby at all. They left her with her. What? Sure. And my daughter took the baby and moved to the next state over, so I wouldn't report her anymore. And the father of the baby's mother, so the grandmother of the baby, which is now my, my granddaughter, raised that baby. My daughter did not raise her. And I have to say, she did a darn good job raising her too. Sadly, she has cancer right now, so keep her in your prayers. We'll just call her C. I'm not gonna, mention her name on here, but I try not to mention anybody's names. I mean, like from my family. Well, Kelly, it's probably not. It's probably the one and the only. Probably the same person. Nothing surprises me, especially in that situation. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate that. Anyway, I think I'm done on that rant. I just wanted all the vipers that decide to watch this, or the mean people, or just the negative people, or the disagreeers, to hear my heart on that. So you can stop asking me, how would you feel? Because I just told you how I would feel. So if you need a reminder, please see this video, and you'll know how I feel about it. I know my husband is asking for a smoothie, so I'll have to make him one in a moment. I make the best smoothies, I guess. He loves my smoothies, and I enjoy making them. They're fun and tasty. I will be calling my youngest daughter back as soon as I'm off of this live show. I think she has play practice tonight, though, so she may not even be there, but she is really upset that I couldn't talk to her. She talks at me. She'll just call me up and just literally talk at me about everything going on with her. And as long as I just listen and say, uh-huh, oh, wow, yeah. And I'll ask a question every once in a while, but for the most part, she just wants to talk at me. She doesn't want to hear what I have going on with me. And that's fine, whatever. I just know that that's how it is, and I just expect it when she calls. So if I'm not ready to talk to her, or be talked at, I should say, then I just wait to take the call till later. Anyway, y'all, I am gonna wrap this up, I think. I'm gonna do some more research myself on the case. And I need to do a couple other things here. Make my husband a smoothie. And I don't know, go hang out with him for a while and call my daughter. So I thank everybody for coming in again. I'll have more live shows. As long as y'all are interested, I'm willing to come on here and face the music of the Vipers afterwards. No problem. God bless everybody, and thank you so much for your kind donations. Yep, have a good night. I will see you very soon. What's my schedule? I don't have a schedule. It's pretty much whenever I can get on here. Sometimes I come on in the morning. Sometimes I come on after work. I don't have a set schedule. I can't set a schedule because my life is too crazy. Yeah, I don't have a schedule for live shows. You just have to catch me on here. It'll usually alert you, I think, on YouTube when I pop on. But I will be looking into, click on the notification bell on my channel, Delusion Dispeller, and it will notify you when I'm on here with live shows. Thank you, Catherine. I forgot about that. Anyhow, I'll find out about the whole super chat thing. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate your kindness on that. Oh, that's all right, Jennifer. I'll Google it. I'll find out. I'll ask my cousin to look into it too. I still want to do, still plan on doing a side-by-side live show with Naisha and Aaron something bombshell. So you'll be looking for that too. That'll be at the end of the month. She has a few days off, so we're going to schedule that, and both of us will be on here or somewhere side by side, and I'll let y'all know. I'll talk about it on a video on Delusion Dispeller channel on YouTube beforehand. So anyhow, hopefully I'll get this bank account thing figured out. Meanwhile, if you want to send me anything, send it to paypal.com. DelusionDispeller@gmail.com is the email that you need to use. So don't send anything else on the live show till I know where the heck it's going. Hopefully you did not lose your donation dollars, because I would feel awful if that happened. I would not like my dollars floating out in limbo either. So, but thank you so much. Yeah, email addresses, that's fine too. And I've tried to get people to send me their email addresses on my Gmail, but not everybody did, so I don't have everybody's. So, yeah. What would be good is if y'all could maybe email each other, night Daisy, and maybe make one list of email addresses for me and send it to me so I could stay in touch. Like, God forbid something happens that I lose my computer and can't get on. I'd like to be able to get somewhere to a computer and let somebody know so they could alert other people too. You can also go on my Facebook channel. That's another thing you can do. The Tragedy of the Watts Family, I think, is the name of the Facebook thing. Oh, my email is DelusionDispeller. I'll put it in here. DelusionDispeller@gmail.com. Oh, you don't have Facebook. Okay. Well, there's my email. Write me all you want. Just try to keep it brief, or if you have to make a long email, space it, please, like in a few sentences at a time, because I don't have a whole lot of time to read my emails. So anyway, good night, everybody. I need to get off of here and go do some stuff, but y'all have a great Facebook. Hold on. I was going to say y'all have a good night, but now somebody's asking me to tell them my Facebook, so let me get that for you. Hang on, I will get it. Facebook. I'm going to wait for it to open because, of course, it's going to be slow because the live page is open. And of course, you can come on my Facebook page anytime and post over here. As soon as I open it up here, I'll give it to you. Post about, your thoughts on the Watts trial and all that stuff. Because I have my own Facebook page on it. All right, here we go. going to copy paste if it will let me. All right, I'm going to post this, paste this, whatever for you. There you go. And then there's like this line in front of it too. All of that's supposed to be one, but it wouldn't let me copy paste all of it. There's a link to set up Super Chat. I don't see one on my page. But apparently Super Chat must be set up or I wouldn't be seeing your messages that you were chatting. So down here it says show your support for Delusion Dispeller. But I still need to find out where all this money's going. So no, she wasn't able to get in yet. But I'm sure she will eventually join us. I may even end up doing a side-by-side chat with her too, so y'all can see us. But if you go on my YouTube channel, pretty sure we have at least one or two of her and I together. So you keep sending link. Sending it where? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. You keep sending the link. She keeps walking away. Who's walking away? Me? I'm right here. I'm not walking anywhere. I didn't walk anywhere. I'm still here. You're talking about me. Nose itches tonight. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to head off of here. People are already leaving, and I'm going to leave too. But you can always write me at delutiondispeller@gmail.com or reach me on that Facebook link. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you, and we'll see you soon on my next live. Bye.